My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. They were going down for the lies they told. Angel says, the hour has come, the clock has turned against them. The ones who whispered lies in secret are about to feel the full weight of the truth. They thought you wouldn't survive the storm they sent your way. They told others things you never said, things you never did. They laughed behind closed doors thinking they had won. But something is shifting in the heavens tonight. The very words they used to twist reality are now being used as evidence. Everything is coming back to them multiplied. They didn't know that an angel was watching the whole time. They didn't know that divine timing is never late, and you were never alone. The eyes of justice are now turning in your favor. Type amen to get blessing 333. You cried while they smiled. You stayed silent while they told stories that made others doubt you. But now, their own shadows are betraying them. You are not meant to beg for truth anymore. The skies are opening to expose every false tongue that dared to rise against you. The lies are now unraveling in the same place they were spoken. There's a voice that spoke up about you recently. They're terrified now, realizing what's about to be exposed. The truth has legs and it's running fast toward the light. Those people used your silence to paint a fake picture. But what they didn't see coming was the day when silence would scream louder than their lies. Type amen to get blessing 774. Angel says, the wind that blows tonight carries a warning. A name was just written down in a room filled with evidence. That name belongs to the person who said you were dangerous, unstable, unworthy. That same person is shaking now, because someone recorded something they didn't know would get into the hands of a powerful soul. And that soul is now moving on your behalf. A call has been made, and it wasn't just by man, it was heaven directed. You're about to be vindicated publicly. The people who whispered in darkness are going to fall in daylight. A woman who called you a liar is about to be confronted by the same people she manipulated. Her voice is trembling already because her secret has been heard by the wrong ear. Type amen to get blessing 281. There's a man who acted like your friend. He agreed with everything you said to your face, but his phone holds the screenshots he secretly sent to betray you. He thought it was safe, but now his hands are sweating because someone just got access to his files. Your name is in those files. And it's not in the way he pretended to protect you. The lies they told were never just casual. They were attacks wrapped in smiles, plots hidden behind kindness, but now the layers are being pulled back like curtains revealing the truth on center stage. Someone is being removed from a position because of how they treated you, and you won't have to lift a finger for it. It's happening because divine judgment has taken over. Type amen to get blessing 909. There is something you need to know. A woman is going to lose everything she gained from destroying your reputation. She's going to be left with the pieces of her own trap. You were never meant to fight them in the same way. You were supposed to let heaven deal with them, and now that's exactly what's happening. Their punishment won't be loud, it'll be painful. Their lies are now showing up on paper. Someone pulled up documents and realized there are too many contradictions. Those contradictions are all connected to your name. The person who tried to make you feel powerless is about to be powerless themselves. What they did in shadows will be displayed under lights they can't control. The truth is now louder than ever. Type amen to get blessing 456. Angel says, someone overheard a conversation that was never meant to reach you. Person is coming forward soon. When they do, everything will change for you. They have recordings, screenshots, proof, and they didn't even know they were collecting divine evidence the whole time. This was never about revenge, it was about truth rising when lies thought they had won. That rising is now shaking the ground beneath the guilty ones. One of them already left town in fear. Another one changed their phone number, but no matter how far they go, truth travels faster. Type amen to get blessing 517. Someone close to them is about to break down. They've held their silence for too long, but the guilt is eating them alive. They will come to you in tears, revealing what was said about you behind your back. It will shock you, it will break you, but it will also free you. Every time they tried to silence you, they gave power to your voice. Every time they gossiped, they built the throne of your vindication, and now that throne is ready. Get ready to be called into a room where the liars thought you'd never step foot again. You will sit in peace, while they sit in shame. Type amen to get blessing 812. A letter has been written about you. But this time, it's not filled with poison. It's filled with truth from someone who finally knows the whole story. They're going to hand it over to the right person. and that letter will be read in front of the very people who believed lies about you. What was taken from you through deceit will be restored in public. The enemy wore your name like a costume, but now the mask is being ripped off. You'll watch the downfall quietly, no celebration needed. The universe is doing the talking for you. Type Amen to get blessing 620. You are not forgotten. You were targeted because of your light. They envied how people listened to you, how your presence made others feel safe. So they plotted, whispered, lied, but truth is more patient than lies. It never fades, and never fades. Now it is shining. This week someone will mention your name in a powerful conversation. It won't be gossip. It will be justice speaking up for you. You will hear news of someone resigning or getting removed. That person blocked your blessings through dishonesty, and now they can't stop the flood coming your way. Type Amen to get blessing 397. The one who mocked your pain is about to experience the silence they forced on you. You cried for help and they laughed. But now they're crying and no one is answering. That's not cruelty. That's balance. Heaven's order is restoring what was broken. Someone is losing credibility. They were trusted, but now their voice is questioned. And it's because they used that voice to lie about you. A voice that betrayed truth cannot last. A heart that plotted against an innocent soul cannot thrive. And now their world is collapsing. Type Amen to get blessing 184. A photo will be shared this week. And it will reveal something they tried to hide. It will start a chain of events that brings clarity to your situation. The very people who walked away from you will come back confused. They'll wonder how they got the story so wrong, and you'll simply watch. Their regret is coming, but you won't need their apology, because what's coming to you is better than any sorry they can say. What they meant for your ruin has become the reason for your rising. Their downfall is your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 789. Angel says, the person who betrayed you is now being betrayed by the very ones they trusted. That's the cost of deception. No peace remains for the wicked heart. You were never crazy. You were never dramatic. You were just aware, intuitive, awake. And now the world is waking up to your truth. You held your ground when it felt like everyone left you. That strength is being rewarded in ways you can't even imagine. Even your enemies are starting to respect your silence. Someone is preparing to come clean, not because they want to, but because they have no choice. The light is too strong now. Type Amen to get blessing 525. Your peace is returning, not just in moments, but in waves. Your name is being cleared. Your destiny is being unlocked again. They tried to delay your future by chaining it to lies. But chains break when they're not made of truth, and yours have shattered. The atmosphere around you is shifting. You'll feel it in your bones, in your breath, in your nights. The weight is lifting because justice is moving. The whispers against you are turning into screams of exposure, and no one can unhear what's already been revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 188. You will receive a message that will make you cry, but not from pain, from relief, from the release of what you've carried for too long. Someone believed the lies and left you, but now they're returning with tears. They finally see what you saw all along. That separation was divine. It kept you safe from the explosion that's now happening in their camp. You survived what was meant to destroy you. You're not broken, you're battle-tested. And now the war is over. Type Amen to get blessing 411. There's a divine reversal taking place. The one who said, you'll never make it, is now facing their own collapse. Their words are echoing back into their own world. You are rising because you stayed true. You didn't compromise to prove your worth. And now that worth is speaking volumes. Every tear you shed is now becoming oil for your victory. The heavens are setting a table for you, in the presence of the ones who tried to ruin you. And soon, very soon, they will all see it. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They didn't realize that in trying to break you, they were writing their own ending. They planned your silence, but it turned into your spotlight. Every word they poisoned the air with has now become the fire. That purifies your name. There is a shift coming through someone you least expect. Someone who was once silent is about to speak boldly on your behalf, and the ones who thought they were safe are starting to panic. Your victory will be louder than their slander, but your silence will still carry more power. You won't need to say anything. They'll confess everything themselves. They're going down, not by your hands, but by the hands of their own deceit. What they created is now swallowing them whole. Type Amen to get blessing 690. You've been carrying the weight of their betrayal. But tonight, a spiritual wind is coming to remove that burden from your shoulders. What crushed you yesterday will carry you forward tomorrow. There's a hidden recording, and the person who holds it just discovered your innocence. That evidence will speak where your voice wasn't allowed to. She said things about you to gain sympathy. She used your name to buy loyalty from others. But the people she fooled are turning on her now. The veil is lifting, and her tears, like Trey, won't be able to wash away the truth. Too much has already been revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 472. The man who tried to destroy your reputation in secret is about to lose his public status. He thought no one would connect the dots. But now all the dots are being connected, and they point straight to him. There are receipts, messages, calls, and emails, all under review. Someone is putting the final puzzle pieces together, and the picture is clear. You were the victim, not the villain. It will feel surreal when you're finally believed. After everything you've endured, someone is going to say, "I'm sorry I didn't listen sooner," and that moment will unlock something divine inside of you. They're not just falling. They're crumbling because they built everything on the lie they told about you. Type Amen to get blessing 314. There's a secret witness. Someone who was in the room when your name was dragged through the dirt. That witness is done being silent. They will reveal what they heard, and it will flip the entire story. The people who once judged you will look away in shame. This isn't revenge, it's restoration. It's the moment heaven steps in to balance the scales. And that moment is here. You will receive a call or message in the coming days that confirms what your soul already knew. Someone is finally telling the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 844. She called you jealous. She said you were the problem. But now the ones who believed her lies are watching her truth fall apart. The people she manipulated are seeing through the fog. And you don't have to explain a thing. Her actions are doing all the explaining. That circle that turned its back on you is now breaking from the inside. The same people who laughed when you cried are now facing storms they can't control. And the winds are whispering your name, not with gossip, but with honor. The tide is shifting in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 229. He wrote things down to trap you, made plans with others to make you look unstable. But the paper trail is now haunting him. A lawyer is involved. Not because you pushed it, but because someone saw enough to take action. And once legal truth is set in motion, it cannot be stopped. You were painted as the problem. But the real problem was that you refused to be controlled. That's what scared them. Now their fear has become their fall. The structure they built on manipulation is collapsing beneath their feet. Type Amen to get blessing 550. You stayed away because your spirit told you to, and that obedience protected you from being part of the explosion. Now those who stayed are desperate to escape. One of them will reach out to you, not to apologize at first, but because they need your peace. They'll want to be near what you carry, but you don't need to say yes. This is your season of discernment. You choose who gets access now. Let them watch your glow from a distance, because what's coming to you is sacred, and not everyone deserves to witness it up close. Type Amen to get blessing 703. They tried to get others to hate you. They told stories, changed details, added things you never said or did. But now those people are circling back to question what was said. Someone is having dreams about you. They're waking up feeling guilty for turning on you, and that guilt is opening their eyes. You will be vindicated in the same place you were humiliated. That's not punishment, it's prophecy being fulfilled. Your truth is catching up to the lies. No more chasing validation. The truth is now chasing you with blessings in its hands. Type Amen to get blessing 931. They used your trust as a weapon. They turned your kindness into ammunition. And they thought you would never rise from that pain. But your rise is making noise in places they never expected. Your name is being mentioned in divine rooms. You're being considered for things they tried to block. The liar is losing control, the manipulator is losing influence, and the snake is being removed from your circle for good. Don't interfere, don't respond, just watch, because their fall has already started. Type Amen to get blessing 1002. The angel guarding you has already made the call. A powerful figure has been spiritually assigned to fight for you now. This isn't just exposure, it's elevation. You will step into places you were previously locked out of. And the people who closed those doors? They'll be outside when you walk through them. A woman who once gossiped about you is now begging to keep her position. She's losing favor in the same space she once controlled with lies. You didn't fight back, but heaven did. And now every lie spoken about you is turning into a testimony of power. Type Amen to get blessing 618. There's a secret journal with your name in it. Someone kept notes about you. False stories, twisted truths. But that journal has been discovered. The one who found it is in shock. They're questioning everything they believed. And they're not staying silent about it. They're going down, not by scandal, but by spiritual order, because what's built on deception will always collapse. You are now stepping into a season where everything hidden is coming to light. And your light will shine the brightest. Type Amen to get blessing 776. The betrayal made you cry. The lies made you shrink, but the truth is now making you rise. They tried to bury your voice, but your silence planted a seed of breakthrough, and now it's blooming in front of them. This is your moment of divine clarity. The fog is lifting. The snakes are revealing themselves. And your spirit will feel the difference. Keep walking. Don't look back. What's falling behind you has no place in the future being designed for you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Angel says, this is the day justice was waiting for. The lies have reached their justice was waiting for. Expiration. The time of exposure is here. And the beauty is, you don't have to do anything. Just breathe, just be. Let heaven handle what was never yours to carry. They are going down. Their fall is divine. Their regret will be heavy, but your blessing will be peaceful, and when it's all over, you'll walk away cleaner, freer, more powerful than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 911.